afternoon. I'm Alexandra Viescas, and thank you for joining us on Bio Paso Facebook and Instagram Live. Bio Paso supports El Paso businesses so that they can continue to keep their doors open during COVID-19. So many local businesses have taken the city of El Paso's pledge to safety to take additional measures to keep their employees and customers safe. Since these small businesses are taking care of us, it's our job to take care of them. By patronizing these businesses whenever we can, especially right now with just ordering carry-out, delivery, or purchasing online, we're showing how much we appreciate their investment in our safety. Today, we're joined by owner of Grown Together, Storm Craig, who's participating in Bio Paso and utilizing e-commerce. Hi, Storm. How are you?
I'm doing well today. Just very busy and active. How are you doing today?
Good. So I wanted to ask you if you could explain to us about Grown Together, what it is that you guys do.
Of course, absolutely. So Grown Together, it's a vegan meal prep kitchen. We're located here downtown at 209 East Mills. It's between the post office and San Isidro Plaza. So we're pretty centrally located for anyone really just exploring downtown. But inside of our vegan meal prep kitchen, we have two different operations going on right now. We have our curbside pickup menu that's available Tuesday through Friday. And then we have our meal prep service where we close down on the weekends and then we prepare meals for someone's weekly intake. So typically it's like the working class or someone who's really busy. It tends to be like their lunch and dinner for Monday through Friday. But yeah, those are the two main operations that we're working on right now. But with COVID, we are making our adjustments and just trying to roll with the punches as everything goes.
I get you. So can you explain to us how and why operating through online, how you guys have been operating online to receive orders? Like how long have you guys been doing this for?
So we actually built our own website using WordPress, and then we use it's a WooCommerce, which is almost the exact same thing as the e-commerce, just a different name for the app, I guess you can call it. But we've been taking orders now for almost a year through our website for our meal prep service, and it's worked out really well. I mean, there's a learning curve to building the website and taking those orders and making sure that they're delivered on time and accurately. But it's so valuable just because it allows us to scale out so much more throughout the whole city. Our delivery range is anywhere inside of the city as long as it's inside of Loop 375. So we do have a broad land to go. So it's basically like just casting a bigger net. Welcome back.
What's up, guys? How's it going?
Hi, Josh. How are you?
Great. How you doing today, Alex?
Good. Storm was just explaining to us how you guys have been operating online. I wanted to ask if you guys could get into a little bit more detail on why is it important right now for businesses to be operating online? Why is that such a valuable, operating online? Why is it so valuable right now?
Yeah, I'll go ahead. Well, the landscape of business is changing, and it's especially important to be able to adapt and provide services. I mean, right now, through minimal contact, and the online platforms really is where I believe the future is headed. How about yourself, Storm? What's your opinion there?
I think that the advantage of the online just opportunity is, there's unlimited networking, unlimited possibilities. Currently, right now, one of the things that we're doing is that our curbside pickup menu. Of course, there are limited capacities with every establishment, and it's hard to get out. Some people don't even want to leave their place. So we're actually changing our menu for our curbside pickup menu to a cookbook itself that you can just download so you can prepare your meals at home as well. So if you can't come in and pick up meals, you can at least make them yourself, and get the same recipe. And then with that just being the cookbook, then you can explore and expand even more. You can do tutorials on those programs, apparel launches. You could ship apparel across the country. There's no shelf life on those things, so you can expand your branding. And then with that, you can even start building programs. So you have a value scale. So you have your curbside pickup menu where you can order and try something out. And if you liked 3-4 things on the menu, then you can buy the cookbook. And if you like the cookbook, now you can purchase the shirt, which comes free with your membership, where you can get meal preps every week at a discounted rate. And whatever you want. I mean, literally you can expand and scale in whatever ways you can just innovate, be creative.
I think another benefit to it is that it doesn't limit you to just your community alone. You're able to reach the entire world. I mean, it's the World Wide Web. So that it in a time of being distanced from each other, it allows us to connect. And I mean, like, look at what we're doing just now. You know, like this conversation's made so much easier through Zoom. Like Zoom was really on the ball when this all happened. You know, so even, yeah, like I said, even in a time of distance from each other, we're able to connect in a better way. So I think that's why going internet based is very important right now, or at least having that as a tool.
No, I like you guys just explained the value of going internet based, operating online. What Storm, right now you were telling me that there is a learning curve. What are some tips you could give to businesses right now who aren't operating online or doing pickup orders? Can you help them out a little bit?
Homework. I can't express that one enough.
Get YouTube savvy.
Yeah, seriously, get very much YouTube savvy. One of the techniques that I've learned from Tony Robbins is it's called the Amazon method. So basically, whenever you're trying to look up something like how to build and sell e-commerce network, you look up the top 10 highest performing books in that category, and you read them all. Every single one of them. And by the time you're done reading all 10 books, I promise you'll be able to build a fantastic, phenomenal e-commerce setup. So that's really been like the key to all of this is just YouTube, just blogs, learn a few lessons on Reddit, but mostly
self-directed learning. Self-directed learning is super important right now.
That, and then modeling after all of those people that you learned from. So I would recommend just see who's out there, just doing the best of what you want to be doing, start modeling after them, and then just, figure out who their mentors were, figure out who they're mentoring, and then just keep expanding and exploring from there.
And overall, how simple is it to be operating through online?
So at first, it can be a little overwhelming. There are, what we have is it's a WordPress website. So WordPress, it allows so much more customization than just like a GoDaddy website. But if you're just doing something very simple like a drop shipment or something along the lines of where you can just plug and play plugins on like Etsy, then you can have that up and running in 2 hours, like very quick and easy. But to start understanding the coding and the back end of the websites and how product tabs is not equal to product page and its complications, that can get a little overwhelming. But if you just stick to the basics, you can literally start your own store today.
Awesome. So can you explain to me why operating online is helping to keep businesses, employees and their customers safe? Like, and what are ways that you guys, like, what are some of the things that you guys are doing to keep employees and customers safe? I don't know if it's just you two or if anybody else is helping you all out.
Oh, for sure. We have a team.
Yeah.
We actually shut down this week just because we have so many things going on and collaborations with other groups. And then again, since we're working on these online things, like right now we're working on an apparel line. We have our shirts, we have some hats going on. So that again, it's going to be part of our e-commerce. We can ship them out. My goal is to sell one of these in France. I don't know why, but I really want to push one of these in France. But I mean, the distance, and then that's basically why we shut down. Is just to keep everything safe, and then take advantage of the time that we have to prepare for the online platforms. Because I mean, there's only so much time and only so much energy that we have, so we have to figure out how to do it wisely without overworking some people. We do have teammates, but we are a small team.
And then, like, as far as keeping each other safe, like how it's keeping our customers safe and our employees, it's like, well, we've been able to take out all the middlemen. You don't need to have that face-to-face interaction. I mean, you get however, it's great to have face-to-face, because so much of our communication is based on nonverbal. But just going to a website and being able to add stuff to your cart, you don't have to have any contact with the person, and that's super important in our current situation, our current terrain. As far as the employees, it goes vice versa. It works both ways. You don't have to have a customer service representative taking that order, in person, and that's a huge added plus. Checking out there, the whole system is expedited, and makes it better for everyone involved.
I think my personal favorite aspect of it is that since it is a technology that it's working 24/7. So I mean, there's orders that come in even when you're sleeping. Like you don't have to worry about anything as long as your infrastructure is just set properly.
Sure.
Yeah, that's a good point that you make, that the orders are always coming in. It's not your normal 9 to 5. You probably get orders the second you wake up. And you guys make a valuable point that it is contactless, and since being contactless is super imperative right now to slow the spread of COVID-19. And I wanted to ask you guys one more question. Why is it important for the community to continue to buy local, to support local businesses right now?
It's crazy important right now. I mean, there's so many people that have put their hearts and souls and blood, sweat, and tears into their business. Speaking from experience, I mean, with the shutdown orders and trying to keep everybody safe, it's a double-edged sword. We've seen it right in our face. The economy struggling while COVID is spiking, and as soon as you open back up, you see this spike in cases. So being able to support small businesses in any way that you can is essential for the community's thriving and survival. A lot of our economy depends on small business, and I think it's part of our city's infrastructure.
Absolutely. I mean, just like I know inside of just our business alone, just the amount of networking that's done, we try to support as many groups as possible, as many individuals as possible. So that's why, we donate to the Opportunity Center every Friday. By having that community build and bond, my lawyer happens to be a vegan person as well. So and I found that out after she already helped me out with some things. She reached out to me just because of that. So just like now when people are asking me for help with the law or whatever the case is, I had like some parking tickets I had to get taken care of. So now I can refer, people that are coming to me back to her, and same thing just happened. Like I just got my car back yesterday, and again, it was a vegan mechanic. There's not really too many of those, but regardless of them being vegan, it just happens to be the same niche that we're in. It's just a network thing. So, just the community has other people to rely on versus just wondering what to do. There's answers out there. There's support out there.
What's the quote? Is like together or like alone you can do so much, but together you can go like so much further.
Yeah, if you want to go far, you go alone.
Yeah.
If you want to go long, you go together.
Yeah, and I think that really highlights what's important right now. I mean, even us sharing platforms right now, we appreciate you guys having us on. This is a big net for us to be able to meet some new folks and get our products out. Community strong. Yeah, the community strong.
Okay, guys, thank you again for participating in Buy El Paso and for keeping your employees and customers safe. Everybody give Grown Together a follow on Instagram, Facebook. You guys have a Facebook, right? And order from them. Their food is awesome. So to participate as a business and as a customer, visit buyep.org. Sign up for our newsletter and follow us on Facebook and Instagram for news and on some really exciting giveaway opportunities, like the Buy El Paso at-home giveaway. Log on to BuyEP Instagram, click the link in the bio, and enter to win up to $250 worth of local business gift certificates and or a Buy El Paso limited edition t-shirt designed by Kristen Apodaca that will be mailed to you. Thank you again for joining us on Buy El Paso, Facebook and Instagram Live. Remember, when you buy El Paso, you heart El Paso.